Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new episode of Dil Se Dil Ki Baat. I am Tanushree, and I'm an intern at Heart Health India Foundation, which is India's first patient-led organization providing patient support for advocacy and awareness for heart health. Today, we are joined by one of our most active members of the community, Ms. Sunanda Berry. Welcome, Ms. Sunanda. Could you introduce yourself?
Thank you so much. Myself, Sunanda Berry. I am 58 years old and I am working with Kendriya Vidyalaya, very energetic, very positive. Uh, and At present, I am residing in Chandigarh, city beautiful. And I am here for last more than 40 years. So this is my city where I born, brought up and want to leave my ashes here only.
Thank you for the introduction.
Yeah.
So let's begin by I want to understand or ask you how you came to hear about HHIF and what made you join.
I'm not that much this thing to media. I'm not very positive to the media, but sometimes I join groups for my well-being and for my positivity. So day I was just scrolling and I seen your this thing group. So because I also been of through this, so I thought ki better to join and give positivity to my other friends also who had gone through this. So I joined this group. So I was finding very positive. Some people like Mr. Ram was there and some other people. I am not recalling their names. So when I used to find their comments, I thought better to join this and have more positivity for the life.
Thank you for sharing that. So as you mentioned, you're a heart patient yourself. So today we'll focus on your life before your heart episode, and then you can talk us through what your heart episode was like, and then as you mentioned, you live your life very positively, so how your life has changed since your heart episode. So could you briefly talk about what was your lifestyle before your heart episode? So professionally, hobbies, or family, just generally what your lifestyle or living was like.
I was very active. I used to play games also previously also. I am a basically lawn tennis player and athlete also. I have represented All India Inter University in lawn tennis. I have played with the daughter of Mr. Milkha Singh, Sonia Milkha Singh. We have
Wow.
played one match together only in All India Inter University. So I was very positive right from the beginning. Used to feel myself very strong and I never left any activity untouched, whether it's music side, whether it's game side, and whether it's other recreational activities. I always try to participate. Before, when I was young, school going, college going, but I was not that much good in studies. But still, I have done masters. I have taught the university, Punjabi University. So, never thought of any kind of ill factor, any kind of disease. Never heard of. Few diseases were there, like some. My father was having asthmatic problem. Never thought of heart problems. So long time back when I used to play lawn tennis in the ground, I used to sweat a lot. So I never thought that this thing is going to happen with me. So I was just traveling to northeast from Chandigarh. Only in the plane when I was traveling and it was about to land at Guwahati. So before that, I feel suffocated. So before the plane got landed, I just got up from my seat, came out of the plane, and I was unconscious there, fall down in the airport only. After that, I don't know what happened. People picked me up and they have shifted me to the hospital. And then doctor has done ECG for me. He said nothing is there. Again, in the evening, I feel suffocated. Then again, I had gone to hospital, asked my daughter to take me to the hospital. Then doctor said something is wrong, better to shift her to a bigger hospital. So my daughter, she is in defense side. She's squadron leader in Indian Air Force. So they shifted me to the Air Force hospital.
Okay.
So they just put me on the life saving drugs, and for 5 6 days I was there in the hospital. Then they advised me to go back to your hometown and get the treatment done there. So not to fly, better to go by train. So I came back to Chandigarh, and I was admitted in PGI, and then I had gone for angiography, and a doctor advised there is blockage in three arteries. So better if you say so. They asked my husband, if you say so, so we'll go for the angioplasty, because I was having 90% blockage in aorta and 85 in some other this thing arteries.
Okay.
So I had gone on angioplasty, and during that time I was little bit negative, not much, little
Mhm.
bit negative, that I never thought of that I will be a heart patient.
Yeah.
So for approximately, because my husband is so caring, he never told me to talk about my this illness to anybody. He always used to make me positive for this. So, ma'am, after I think 1 month, I joined my duty back.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Then I used to go 30 40 kilometers away from my home to my workplace. So daily I used to go there and come back. But with the help of my organization, they have not given me a lot of load. But slowly, I came back and to my normal life. And now I never think that I am a heart patient. If somebody says she's a heart patient, so I don't like it.
Okay.
And again, I have started my same routines. I am very active, very energetic, but I am a little bit emotional person. And that was the cause I think for my this thing heart problem. Maybe I'm very emotional. Yeah, maybe due to stress.
Mm.
I take the things like when it's positive, I take it positively. When there is a emotion, so I am the first person to get the emotions.
That's
So maybe
understand.
it can be the reason, ma'am. Okay, I had this heart problem, but I never think that I am a heart patient. Still, I cycle a lot. I do ride 30 to 40 kilometers, sometimes 60 kilometers also on the weekends, because still I am working with the Kendri Vidyalaya. Yeah, and I am very occupied. I work for my home, work for my workplace. I cook everything myself, and I love cooking also. And I'm at for last 6 7 months I have started learning saxophone also.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's really
so
incredible.
that's why I had given you time for 7 o'clock, because I am having class from 5:30 to quarter to 7. So after my
Wow.
class was over, then I asked you to join. I'll be joining at 7. So I am learning saxophone. Let me be perfect in that, and surely I'll play for you, ma'am. Play for my community, ma'am, for my group.
Yes, yes. Maybe when we have a regional meeting, you'll be our first performer. That
Yeah,
would be
yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. I am learning. So I practice for 1 to 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours also.
wow.
So I am a plant lover fellow. I have around 500 plants in my house. I am not having a big house. I have six marla house, but I have around 500 this thing plants in my house.
Wow.
So people around me, they say it's a greenhouse.
Yes. I can
So
understand
that
that.
is
That's
what, ma'am.
really incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Um. Yeah. You were saying something.
No, no, ma'am. You just continue.
Okay. First, I want to say you don't have to call me ma'am. I am only 21, so complete respect to you.
No,
um,
ma'am.
I
It's
want to
not that
ask.
you are younger to me. It's just respect from my side. It's
Yes.
I.
Thank
This is
you.
in my nature. I never call by name. It's in my nature, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. So I have some questions. So you said that the first sign of your heart episode was suffocation. So at that time, did you have any idea that this could be a sign of a heart episode or a heart attack, or did you know anything about heart-related symptoms before that episode?
No, ma'am, never thought of. Never thought
Never.
of. I
Okay.
used to have little bit pain when I used to play lawn tennis in the evening. So I used to have little bit pain on my left hand. But
Okay.
I was in that perception that it may be because I'm a left-hander, so I am exerting. So maybe it is because of that I am playing in the ground for 1 hour or 2 hours. So maybe because of that fatigue that it is paining. So never thought that it will be a heart problem.
And you said that at the first time, the doctor said that there was nothing wrong. And then, later on, they found something more. How did you find the patient to physician experience for yourself? Because from what I know, that, especially for women, the heart attack signs are very different compared to men. They're a lot less noticeable, and, even doctors are not fully equipped with the knowledge to help you. And in many cases, it's uh, often ignored your symptoms entirely. So I'm wondering how your experience with your doctor was when you were first going through your heart episode.
Yes, ma'am. When I had this problem in Northeast, I just landed in Mohanbadi near to Guwahati.
Yeah,
So, ma'am, because of doctors only, I am sitting here, ma'am.
yeah, yeah.
I think that doctor who saved me on the life-saving drugs, they used to give me injection on my stomach, 5 injections. They big injection they were putting in my stomach for 5 days, continuously for 5 days. Because of them, I survived. And after shifting from Guwahati northeast to Chandigarh, it is almost you can say 48 or 50 hours journey by train.
Hmm.
So all the way I came and then admitted to PGI Chandigarh, and doctor has given me everything. So for me, doctor is God for me, ma'am. So I have full faith in both the doctors who have treated me. And really, I say कि I am sitting here because of my doctor, Dr. Yashpal Sharma. He is head of the department of PGI Chandigarh. So for me, he is my God, man. Because of him only, I am sitting here. So I have full faith in doctor. If you have faith in ma'am doctor, you tell everything to your doctor, then
Yes,
only doctor will be able to treat you, ma'am.
yes, that's very true.
Hmm? So
Communication is very.
I had very good experience with my doctors.
Mhm.
So this is my grace period, ma'am. I am surviving. So I want to enjoy it fullest, ma'am.
Yes,
But
yes.
only one weak point is there that I am emotional, ma'am.
I don't want to offer you medical advice on this, but it just so happens to be that last week I interviewed someone who's a emotional freedom technique coach. So she teaches some techniques related to how to get rid of emotional stress as it relates to heart health or other body organs. And I think it works differently for everyone. But before that, even I didn't think that my emotional stress was related to, my actual physical health. But I've been trying out that technique, and it's been a little helpful. So I think it's true that, your emotional stress can relate or manifest in physical
What-
symptoms.
In my case, ma'am, what I feel like I never try to hurt anybody. Never.
Yeah, yeah.
I always find, I always want to be jovial, happy atmosphere around me. And I
Mhm.
don't want that somebody is being hurted by me. It's my nature, ma'am. But if somebody hurts me, then I get badly emotional.
Yeah.
So that is the only weak point. I am very strong, very tough lady, but emotion that comes only when somebody hurts me, ma'am. Otherwise, I don't cry, nothing. But if somebody touches my heart, then only I get emotions, ma'am. That is the weak point. I try to come out of that, but not able to.
I mean, that's a very human point. All of us can be like that.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it's very
Yes, ma'am.
understandable.
Yeah.
I want to ask because, for a lot of cases with heart health, we hear that, this person didn't have a good lifestyle before. So this heart episode happened and now they have to fix it. But in your case, you were already living a very, managed and active lifestyle. So
Yeah.
in that way, this episode might have been a shock to you. But I'm wondering, like, because you were already having such an active lifestyle, what kind of changes did you have to make after the episode, or were there no changes from your
I have
side?
not changed much, ma'am. In the beginning, I used to have little bit changes because from the beginning only, I used to have very healthy diet also. I'm not foodie. I eat to live, not live to eat, ma'am. That is my principle of my life. I can control my this thing appetite. I know what is right and what is wrong. But
Mhm.
what I feel, being so active, being so conscious about my diet, being so conscious about my lifestyle, I'm very disciplined kind of a person, ma'am.
Yeah.
I have represented Republic Day parade also in New Delhi, ma'am, long time back in '84. So after that, little bit negativity came to my life is that after doing so many things, being controlled for your diet, being controlled for your lifestyle, everything, still you had this problem.
Yeah.
So a little bit negativity I have, I try to overcome of that, but not able to, ma'am. Sometimes if somebody says you are a heart patient, it really pinches me.
Yeah.
Like everybody around me at my workplace, in my family, because I think I am the active person in my family also, in my at my workplace also. So everybody was shocked
Yeah. Yeah.
that this can happen to Sunanda also. So,
Yeah. That's
ma'am,
nice.
I tried a lot to come out of it, but somewhere, I am a human being, ma'am. But
Yeah.
still, I have somewhere in my heart that why it happened to me. Because you can come out of everything, but still, there is a being a human being, there is a little bit pinch of this thing, ma'am.
Of course. Of course. You
Yes,
would
ma'am.
think that, I did everything right, then why it is happening.
Yeah,
So
why this
there's,
happened to me, ma'am?
yeah. Yeah. That is a very fair emotion to feel. So completely valid.
Yes, ma'am. Being disciplined, being active, use still I get up around 4:30. From the beginning only that kind of lifestyle I have. I am not a late riser, go to bed very early and get up early mornings and do exercises, worship God also. Everything, whatever people say, ye karo to what this will happen to you, this you do this, everything I have done. After that also, if I had a heart attack, so I don't know what can be the reason. So matlab, what I can say, I suggest people that forget everything, live your life. This is your body. You have to care for it. If any symptom, any kind of pain, any kind of symptom you see, whether it's paining your arm, whether it's paining your finger or your leg, don't take it easily. What that blunder I have done, ma'am. I used to think it's because of the game I am playing. So maybe fatigue also. But that
Yeah.
blunder I have done, I got it checked up that time only.
A lot of us, see these little symptoms and think, oh, it's just because of the work I've been doing, and then we miss out on it. So it's understandable, and we need to be more cautious of all of these little signs
Yes,
because there's so
yes,
many
ma'am.
variety of symptoms. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask what age was it that you got your heart attack?
Ma'am, I was 50 years,
Okay, okay.
50.
So it's been around 8 years, right,
80
since you've
years.
been
Yes, ma'am.
managing.
80 years.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So can I ask, like, you mentioned within 1 month you were back on your job, right, or your
Yes,
service.
ma'am.
So how was that first month, like, when you're after your discharge and then, through the rehabilitation process, so you can be ready for work again? What was the first month for you?
It was, ma'am, little bit very hectic also. I used to fatigue like a working place, but thanks to my workplace, my officers, they cooperated with me a lot. But there was a trauma in me ki it can happen to me again also. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I kept myself positive, used to do meditation, was not able to concentrate because when I used to sit for meditation, same things were happening to me, recalling all the things. But slowly, it came to me, ma'am. I was like adopting my normal routine. For 1 month, it was almost very difficult. I had my angioplasty in the month of November. For like I joined my duty in the on 10th of December. Then for 40 days, I was a little bit upset
Yeah.
that I'll not be able to survive. It can happen to me again and again. So there was a big trauma for me. But slowly, I made myself positive, started doing little bit work. I never used to climb the stairs. Slowly, I used to climb 2, 3 stairs, then 4 stairs, increase slowly and slowly. Then used to play little bit games like Ludo and all. So I came out of it, man. Soon
That's
I came out of it.
yes, yes. Very speedy recovery, which is amazing.
Yeah, man. Because I was very positive. No, Sunanda, if it happened to you, you can come out of it also. You have to.
Yes,
This is your body. No family member is going to stand with you.
yes,
If you will lie on bed, you will be thinking of this the disease or this problem. So it will be you will be the sufferer, not your family. So if this is your family and this is your body, your life, if you want to survive, come out of it. So that way I
yes,
used to encourage, used to ask strength from the God. God, give me strength. If you have given me this problem, you are the only person who is going to take me out of it. So
yes,
I used to do like this and ask for the strength from the God. God, just give me strength, make me same Sunanda, which was before the heart attack. So almost age factor is there, but I am the same, ma'am.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. God
I
has
mean,
given me
you,
grace period. Grace
yes,
period, ma'am.
yes,
So I want to live fullest to it. I enjoy my life. I dance. I can dance for 2, 3 hours continuously. I play game. I cycle. Everything. Like you can say, if I get the opportunity, I'll be the last person to miss it.
mhm.
Right, ma'am.
I think
Sorry, I
you've,
will be the first person to get it and last person to miss it.
yes,
Yes,
you said it perfectly. I think
right.
basically you've not allowed the disease to control your life, and you've taken
Yes,
control
ma'am.
of it
Yes,
and
ma'am.
taken it forward. It's
Yes, ma'am.
incredible.
I don't think I take medicine. My husband says, take care of your medicine. You don't know what medicine you are taking. I say, I am surviving now. Don't compel me. This medicine you are supposed to take at night. This is at daytime. So I say, I am taking medicines. I don't care which medicine I am taking. So with my positivity, I used to take 10 tablets from in the beginning. Now I have only 2 tablets. One is for BP and one is for a blood thinner.
Okay, okay.
So doctor
That's
said, no, you are normal. You are better than 70% of the generation. You are so fit. I undergone for stress echo test.
yeah.
So after that, doctor told me, Are, you are fit than 70% of the generation. You are fit than the youngers. You are equal to 20 to 25 years old generation of this scenario. So,
That's
ma'am, I am very positive and
yes,
I hope I will survive long and I want to be healthy, man.
yes, yes. I think you're working very hard for it. So I guess medication adherence has never been a problem for you. You've just been following your routine and just taking them regularly, and now you're down to two. That's really good to see.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I in the during lockdown I had thyroid problem also, ma'am. So
Okay.
doctor started 50 mg tablet for me.
Okay. Okay.
It was so increasing. I was gaining weight, maybe
Mm-hmm.
because of steroid, maybe the so and then I started more of exercising. And like for the thyroid, also I used to exercise and conscious about my diet. Now my medicine has been reduced to 12.5 ml,
Wow. Okay.
from 50 mg.
Your doctor must really like you as a patient.
Yes, ma'am. They always say, "Who is the patient?" Whenever I go to PGI, Postgraduate Institute of Medical Sciences, you must have heard of Chandigarh. So,
Yes. Yes.
so every time when after 3 months, I have to go for the routine checkup for the safer side. So every
Mm.
time, like senior residents are there, sometimes that head of the department is not there. So every time they say, "Ma'am, who is the patient?" I said, "I am the patient." So you doesn't seems to be a heart patient because I keep myself, ma'am, alive. So it's my humble request to all the my members of this group and all the people who are associated with this. Don't be negative. Only thing I'll say, don't be negative. Be positive. Live your life. Life you have received this life only once. Forget about your diseases. Forget about your problems. Be positive and enjoy your life to the fullest.
I think that that's a great lesson that all of us across all age groups can really take and
Yes, ma'am.
move. You said you go to your regular checkups every 3 months, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
what's the screening process like, or what do you do at your checkup? What kind of tests or screenings do you do?
Like, ma'am, it depends. If I have some problem, they'll recommend me some test. Otherwise,
Mhm.
normally they check my blood pressure and everything. They ask me about any problem you are facing, any pain, nothing. So they like last time they suggested me go for an echo test. So that way they ask me for the test and all, depending upon the tenure of the previous test, ma'am.
Okay.
So otherwise, it's a normal checkup. So when I said ki my this last time they said for the thyroid, then they had seen ki my thyroid level is lower, so they reduced my medicine also. And echo was also good. Everything was normal. Only on 12th April I had new echo.
Okay.
So after 3 months, after every 3 months I go for checkup, and it's almost 8 years. It seems to be everything normal. Ma'am.
That's really good. Uh,
Yes.
Amazing. So, I don't really have any specific questions for you at this moment, but one thing I want to learn about is, the caregiver process. So, you said you have a daughter and your husband is very caring as well. So, how has their support been influential in your 8-year journey since your heart episode? And what kind of support do they provide for you? Because from your story, it seems like a lot of your work has been being positive, and it's a lot of self-discipline from your work. But I'm wondering for you, what kind of role has your family members played for you in this
Ma'am,
journey?
my husband, I'm sitting here because of doctor and my husband only. Like for after my angioplasty and everything, uh, after that only I fall in love with him. Previously he was my husband. Now he's my lover, ma'am. After that, ma'am, he really cared for me. He never used to give me phone. Whenever used to come, any phone used to come from my friends, from my colleagues, from my relations. He never used to give me. He said, no, she's not in a condition to attend a call. So when she will be fine, I'll give you a phone call. For 40 days, ma'am, I was just as I have delivered a child. He cared me a lot, ma'am. Really. Even my kids, ma'am, my son-in-law, my daughter, my son-in-law, they really, when I had gone to them only when I had this heart attack. So they really cared for me there also. And my son, he is a merchant navy officer. So that time, he was just signing off from the ship the day I reached Delhi. So he also, ma'am, all the time he was on toes. that mom, you will be the same mom, that super mom we want back. So they had given me every comfort, everything, like whether it's a matter of bed or it's a comfortable chair. My husband arranged everything new for me, that you should be comfortable. We want the same Sunanda back. So with the help of my family members, with the help of my doctor, I am sitting here. Now they say you are the same.
That's the goal. I think you precisely achieved your goals of being the super mom and superwoman
Super
again.
mom. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
My daughter-in-law says I had not seen this kind of mom, that after having all these things, so that lady can be the same, and I am the same. It's my ma'am positivity. I'm always
Yeah.
positive, energetic. I feel energetic. I compare myself with the young generation, with the 20 or 25 years old generation. I try to wear clothes which my this thing kids wear, ma'am. I said no, I am not old. So people say he doesn't seems to be mother-in-law, mother-in-law of two this thing, daughter-in-law also and son-in-law also. I said no, I am equal to them.
I think you look very cool in young people's clothing.
Yes,
So
ma'am. I always compare myself with the young people.
I think your heart is also, as your doctor has said, that of a young person. So I think you're doing a
Yes, ma'am.
great job in all sides. Your
It was,
story
ma'am,
is
by chance. Yes, ma'am. It was by chance that I had this problem. But I am
mhm.
young, very young by heart, ma'am.
Yes, yes,
Yes, ma'am. Everything you don't get by your choice, some things happens by chance also, ma'am.
yes.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
you've taken that one, bloop in your story and then made it something even much better. So
Yes,
we,
ma'am.
we,
Yes, ma'am.
I think in
I
the
want to
future,
survive for, ma'am, 100 years.
I can see it happening. Always aim for 100%. So
Yes, ma'am. My target is 100. That to, but rest to God knows. But my
yeah,
target say I want to be 100 years old. I want to cross the century.
I wish you all the best. I think you'll do
Thank
great.
you.
You're
Thank you.
you're
Thank you so
you're
much, Tanushi. Thank you.
yeah. Your story today has been really inspiring, and I think in the future too, we'll be able to learn more from you. Maybe learn the saxophone or some dance moves, but most importantly, your will to be positive in all settings. I think that's what we've learned a lot today. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice talking to you. God bless you. Be positive. Live your life. Care for your body. This is your body. This is your life. Don't worry about the world. Don't worry about the society. Nobody is going to tell you anything. You, yourself, and your heart, your soul is yours, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Bye
much
bye.
for joining
Thank
today.
you. Thank
Thank you for joining today's podcast.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye bye. Have a great
Bye.
day.
Bye. Thank you.